Hello, logical people. This is Venkatesh. A stick 100 units long needs to be cut into 100 unit pieces. What is the minimum number of cuts required if you are allowed to cut several stick pieces at the same time? This is an interesting interview puzzle. Don't come to conclusion immediately. This requires a proper logical thinking to find the correct solution. Feel free to pause the video and give a try before checking the solution. Let's everyone know your answer in the comment section. Let me explain the solution now in step by step. The minimum number of cuts needed is 7. First, each cut can at most double the number of pieces you have. Therefore, you will need to make at least 7 cuts. This is because 2 power 6 equals 64, which is less than 100, while 2 power 7 equals 128, which is greater than 100. Let me explain now how 7 cuts suffices to cut 100 units long stick into 100 unit pieces. The following sequence of cuts works. In the first step, cut at 64 units from the left, that is, cut the stick into a length of 64 units and a length of 36 units. In the second step, lay your two pieces on top of each other, align at the left, and cut it 32 units from the left. It means in this step, lay the pieces so that the left ends line up and then cut so that you have 3 pieces of length 32 and 1 piece of length 4. In all future cuts, we will also start by laying the pieces so that their left ends line up. So in the third step, lay all your pieces on top of each other, aligned at the left, and cut it 16 units from the left, which means cut the pieces into 6 pieces of length 16 and 1 piece of length 4. In this step, we do not actually cut the piece of length 4. In the fourth step, lay all your pieces on top of each other, aligned at the left, and cut at 8 units from the left, which means cut the pieces into 12 pieces of length 8 and 1 piece of length 4. In the fifth step, lay all your pieces on top of each other, aligned at the left, and cut at 4 units from the left. Cut the pieces into 25 pieces of length 4. In the sixth step, cut the 25 pieces into 50 pieces of length 2. In the final step, cut the 50 pieces into 100 pieces of length 1. This procedure uses 7 cuts. To see that 6 or less cuts cannot solve the problem, note that a cut can at most double the number of pieces. So after 6 cuts, you cannot have more than 64 pieces. So answer to this puzzle is there are 7 cuts required to cut 100 units long stick into 100 unit pieces. I believe that this algorithm of always cutting the largest power of 2, which is smaller than the largest pieces, will be optimal in general, not just for 100 pieces.